Second thing we can talk about is the ball pad. So the further away from the gates you are, the harder it is to get it through the gates, so it becomes more challenging. You can put 2 ball pads on this, so you could putt in both directions. I don't think that's going to happen very often, but the ball pad is really important. We have spent probably 50 hours designing the ridges in the ball pad. It is crazy. We have put this on a high-speed camera. The ball pad does not affect the path of the ball at all. It doesn't affect the path of the ball at all. So we think because of accuracy, because we're dealing with millimeters, it's really important that you use the ball pad. Once again, the further you are from the gates, which we're going to put there in a second, the harder it gets. There are 2 different ways to seat the ball. The one that I think is not the one you should use is just put it in the crevice like that where it is not seated. The problem is, once again, it doesn't affect the ball or the putt at all if it's seated, but we're dealing with a little bit of inaccuracy, and also this ridge is not lined up. So if you seat the ball, the edge of this putt pad is directly behind the line of the ball. And Paul, why don't you talk about why you think that's important? What that edge is giving you?
Well, that edge for me does 2 things. Number one, obviously it's going to square up the putter face to the intended line that you want to go. So the other part of this is that it allows us to feel the ascending stroke. Too many people hitting down, right? If we're hitting this plastic piece, we know that we're hitting down. We want that putting stroke to work a little bit up.
Right, this is like, I think, a 24th of an inch thick. So it is as thin as we could get it to make it stable. So if you are hitting that, you're almost taking a divot into the green. So you do not want to hit the back of the ball pad. What has been amazing to me, we've had thousands of golfers test these, right? The amount of good golfers who do not get their club face square at address. The club face is angled, and I'm like, your club face is open, and they're like, no, my club face isn't open, right? So once again, it's seating the ball in the absolute correct position within a micromillimeter, and we can use it for a square club face at address and also at impact, and to make sure we're not taking a divot.